Hello everyone, welcome to Frontier. We believe that what gets measured gets improved. Previous video we saw about what is NLP, natural language processing, and examples of NLP. Today we will be seeing the important steps in NLP. The important steps in NLP are tokenization, data normalization. For data normalization, we can either use stemming or lemmatization. Removing stop words, part of speech tags, named entity recognition, and chunking. A combination of these steps are required to convert text data into structured data that can be used for further analysis. Various combinations are required based on the task we perform. We will see about each of these topics in separate videos. Now, let us see an example of how to combine various steps to obtain the structured data. The chosen example here is sentimental analysis, which is an interesting topic in NLP. Sentimental analysis is used to understand whether the customer is happy or sad about the product. Now, let us have a look at the customer review of a movie. We need to classify the review into two segments, whether the customer enjoyed or not enjoyed the movie. Now let us have a look at the customer review one. It states that it is a great movie and very thrilling. I enjoyed the movie. We are able to notice that he states that it is a great movie and he enjoyed the movie. So we are able to conclude that he was happy about the movie and we are able to tag it as enjoyed. Now let us have a look at the other customer reviews. In the customer reviews, there is a word called slow and boring. We are able to understand that the customer did not have a good experience from these words. So we can tag it as not enjoyed. In the customer review we see that it says great. So it means that the customer enjoyed the movie. In the customer review 4, we are able to see words like slow and disappointed, which means that he did not enjoy the movie experience. So we are able to tag it as not enjoyed. From these four reviews, as a human, we are able to classify it as enjoyed or not enjoyed, and we have already tagged by saying it as enjoyed or not enjoyed. Here tagging is that like it is a target. Like what does the statement say at the end of the time? Whether he enjoyed or not enjoyed. So this is what we are trying to see from the this statements. We have a new customer review. It states that it is a great movie, but we have a problem. It does not state that whether the movie was enjoyed or not enjoyed by the customer. So, here the problem is the computer should classify it as enjoyed or not enjoyed. How will the computer do and what are the steps that will be undergone by the computer to understand and identify whether the customer enjoyed or not enjoyed the movie? Now, let us see how does a computer classify it. Let us see the steps undergone by the customer review 1 to provide meaningful data. The first review is chosen and it is tokenized. Tokenization is the process of splitting text into smaller parts, that is to convert the sentences into words. The first customer review is the movie was great and it is full of comedy. Now let us see how it will be after it is being tokenized. We are able to see that the words are split separately. It is a, so that each and every word is being separated and treated as a separate string here. After each word is being tokenized, then it will be normalized, that is, the word will be converted into its root form and replaced by the root form itself. For example, the word studying will be converted into its root form study and replaced by the word study in the text. Usually, there are two methods for normalization. It is stemming or lemmatization. Now let us go back to the example of customer review 1, which is being tokenized, and let us see how it will be after being normalized. So here, if you are able to see, the words is, thrilling, enjoyed are being converted into be, thrill and enjoy, that is to their root forms after being normalized, and they are replaced by the root form itself in the text. Next step is removing stop words. Stop words are the words that are common in text but do not provide much meaning in identifying the segment to which they belong to, that is enjoyed or not enjoyed. Some example of stop words are and, is, where. Now let us have a look at the customer review 1 and how it will be after removing the stop words. Have a look at both the sentence keenly. You will be able to notice that many words be, and very, the are being removed as they do not help in classifying the segment. You will be also able to see that the important words like great and enjoy are still being retained. The set of words are drastically reduced, which makes the classification task of the computer much easy. We have applied the NLP process which we saw above for all the other 3 reviews, and now let us see how those 3 reviews has been transformed. We are able to see that the important words have been retained and they have been converted to its root form and they have been tokenized. From this, we are able to see that we have obtained a clean data by applying the NLP steps. Let us proceed with a non-NLP step to obtain some insights from the data. Let us form a sparse matrix with all the words. This is how the sparse matrix will look like. All the unique words are in the column and the customer reviews are in the rows. 1 is provided if the word is present in the customer review and 0 is provided if the word does not exist in the customer review. We all know that in customer review 1, the word great exists. So, the value 1 is provided. You will also be able to see that at the last column, it is named E or NE, which denotes that enjoyed or not enjoyed. This helps in identifying whether the customer review was tagged as enjoyed or not enjoyed. Now let us identify whether the customer review 5 was enjoyed or not enjoyed. This is how the computer does. We are able to see that the terms great and movie are in the segment of enjoyed. So the computer says that the customer 5 belongs to the enjoy segment. I hope that now you are able to understand how the computer classifies the reviews in 2 segments. I would also like to share some famous Python packages that support NLP. The first one is NLTK, Natural Language Toolkit. It is the most widely used NLP toolkit. It has the most powerful NLP libraries with many packages that support NLP. The second one is TextBlob. TextBlob is very useful for beginners to learn NLP. The third one is Spacy. Spacy is designed specifically to help you build applications that process and understand large volume of text. Denism is a package that was primarily developed for topic modeling, but now it is being used for various NLP applications. There are also many more NLP packages that support NLP, but these are the very important things that has played a major role in NLP. I hope that you have come to know the various steps in NLP and learned how various steps of NLP is used to obtain clean data. In the upcoming video, let us see each of the NLP steps in separate videos. If you have any doubt, let us know in the comment section. We will answer it. Please like, share, subscribe and comment to Frontier 2020.